Hi everyone, I'm Sharlene from So Dressmaking and welcome to the first video about my autumn winter sewing plans. So I have a blog post that is going to go with this, which will be live now as well. I have never made it a secret or anything that I love autumn. It is definitely by far my favourite season. I love the colours, I love layering things up, love cosy jumpers and coats and all that sort of thing, boots, everything, just love it. So I always find sewing for autumn really easy. It just comes so much easier to me than summer. I find putting outfits together so much easier. I'm just far more comfortable in those clothes. So usually I don't have much of a problem, but this year, because I had so much fun doing my spring summer collections in those colour palettes, I thought I would do it again for this, just to try and sort of bring everything together, and I think it's just a fun way to sew. So I have on the reel here a few of the fabrics that I have for this year, plus then this is stuff that is already in my wardrobe, things from last year, things I've made this year that fit in completely with all of my new plans, which is really what you want to aim for. You don't want to be making things one year and then next year just completely go off them and not want to wear them. And I love that all of this stuff here that I've made, I still love it. I'm still focusing on all these same colours, same styles, everything. So it makes me, I'm happy knowing that everything that I am making, I'm going to definitely rewear, you know, for years to come. Hopefully that will be the same as well for my spring summer makes that I just completed there, because you don't want to be wearing them for just one season. Obviously that's not very sustainable at all, and I do want that really nice cohesive wardrobe where everything just goes together so well. So my plans for this season, so whenever I look back on my blog from last year, all the things that I had wanted to make last year are the same things I want to make this year. So coats, suits and dresses. That's it again. Last year I didn't get around to doing any coats. I probably just didn't have enough time. Obviously I was still working then in retail, and yeah, didn't have enough time. Probably didn't get around to it as quickly because there was other things I really wanted to do. And yeah, so I am hoping, well, I have already started on a coat now this year, which I'm so impressed with, but we'll get to that. So last year, suits, I think I made 2 suits and started on another 2, which I will be finishing. So we have the named clothing, tinny cigarette trousers and the Ava blazer. I made these in this reversible cotton Jacquard from Mintaka. Love this suit so much. It is just, I just feel amazing when I put it on. It's just, yeah, definitely one of my favourite pieces in my wardrobe. Love the trousers. I've wore them so much on their own, and then yeah, love styling them with the blazer too. And then the other one of the other ones I'd started, I made a grey suit, and then this was the other one that I had started. So I have the tinny trousers cut out again in this fabric. Again, this is from Mintaka, and this is as far as I got with the blazer. It's a self-drafted pattern, so I still need to draft my sleeve block for this, and I think that's probably what's putting me off, but I'm definitely going to get around to it, because I know once I have that done, it'll take me no time at all to make it. There's no collar, it's just like there's no lapel or anything like that on it, so I don't have that to do, so it shouldn't take me too long. I need to just draft the back lining, back facing, and then the sleeves, and then that's it done. It'll be really easy. So yeah, need to get that one done, because I love this colour so much, and this colour is going to be featuring again in my plans for this year. So then the other thing from last year was dresses. So favourite dress ever here, very close second to this one. This was a self-drafted dress, and it's in a Lysimaque Viscose, again from Mintaka. There will be a trend here. So yeah, love this one, wore it so much. You have seen me wearing it recently with a rust coloured jumper over the top. It is just so easy to layer up, to dress up. I can wear it with a nice pair of boots and go out in it, and yeah, just love this one so much. So yeah, I did get a lot of dresses done last year, which was my plan. And yeah, I love that fabric so much that I made trousers in it too. So yeah, you can see here, I did get a lot of my plans done last year, obviously apart from the coat, which I will rectify this year. But so these here up at the front here are my new fabrics, and you can see like this just all goes together so well. They're my colours, which is great because I know that I'm going to wear them, I'm going to love them, and yeah, really excited. So the other thing I want to add in this year as well is blouses. So last year I was really focusing on dresses because I hadn't been able to wear them for so long with breastfeeding Emily. So I do want to add in a few more blouses this year as well, because I have been making my dawn jeans. I have another pair planned. I have my suits planned with trousers, so I would like a couple of nice blouses to go with them. Recently I have made the Polynellus Chelly blouse, which I absolutely love. I'll put a picture in so you can see it. And there's a couple other ones in. There's the ombre blouse as well that I've made recently, which I absolutely love. And then this is the Trend Patterns raglan dress, but shortened into the top. So yeah, I do have a couple of blouses, and it's something that I do want to add on. I have some lovely fabrics here. So there's this orange linen viscose Noil, which I will be hopefully turning into a blouse. Can't think of which pattern I'm going to use for this one yet. And then the other one is this Rosewood tencel from, both of these are from Sister Mintaka. This one is going to be a Cyclamen blouse by Lysimaque. So I'll put a wee picture of that. It's like a v-neck blouse with the big statement collar, so I'm really excited about it. Then yeah, so that is one of the other things that I want to plan. I have a few other fabrics as well. I have a white viscose linen crepe that I'm making into an Alia shirt. A few other different things that I'm going to be using for blouses and shirts and tops and stuff. So yeah, that is the other thing that I will be adding in. A lot of those will be easier projects for me, quicker ones. So because I'm making like coats and suits and all that sort of thing, it'll be nice to have those quicker projects and easier projects just to mix in with them as well. So fabric here at the front, one thing I did want to make last year and never got around to and get the fabric is a green suit. So I'm actually going to make the same as this, the Ava blazer and the tinny cigarette trousers. There's a wee bit of stretch in this fabric again, so it's perfect for that pattern, and yeah, love this colour, so excited about it. That is from Minerva. And then I have two fabrics here that are for dresses. So this one I had got at the Knitting and Stitching show last year. Here we go. So it's a viscose and it has this really lovely stripe running down it, so I'll be using that at the bottom of the skirt. Going to make my self-drafted dress again, but I'll hopefully get a tutorial done on that as well at the same time. And then this one here is an Art Gallery Fabrics Rayon, which is just stunning. I just seen this fabric and bought it without even thinking about it, but turns out it does actually fit in with some of my plans, which is great. So yeah, that's the garments that I'm going to be making this year. I will grab my fabric samples and then talk you through the different colours, but I'm pretty sure you'll be able to guess what it is that I'm going to be doing. Okay, so I had mentioned before about in my last planning video, or my last spring summer video, how I went about choosing my colours. I pulled out my samples. So whenever I say I pulled out my samples, this is my fabric samples. So there's samples that I've ordered from places, there's bits that I've cut off fabrics that I had. I mean, it is full of different things, different types of fabrics, just everything, because with teaching it is really great to have these fabric samples just to show new students who are only starting out sewing and don't really know how to order online. I like to have this with me so that I can then show them all the different types of fabrics. It's really, really handy. And then obviously for me as well, whenever it comes to planning things, I mean, there's so much inspiration in here. I just set them all out and you can see that colours will just start to sort of pull together and without you even really having to think about it. So my colours for this season, so we will start with, so this will be the first collection that I'm working on, pinks and greens. So yeah, I had, whenever I was doing a fabric haul, I actually had these two colours sitting together, and when I see them I just knew that they were going to go perfectly. I just love these tones together. Obviously I have my dress that I'm wearing today. I have so much of the green and I really want to add more of the pink from obviously over the summer. I realised that. So I have my pink linen suit, so that blazer will tie in with this so well. Obviously I'll not be wearing the shorts during the winter, in the autumn winter. And then yeah, I have a couple other fabrics here, so a few blacks that I'll be adding in. I have a dress planned in this cotton lawn. I'll put a picture up so you can see all these samples closer. But yeah, you can see then how I already have, you know, different things here that this will all tie into. So yeah, really can't wait for this. This is the first one that I've been working on. So I have my coat. So this is the Trend Patterns drop shoulder coat. I am pretty close to finishing it. I have the main body put together, the sleeves, collars there and the facing, so I just need to attach that all and hem it whenever I get a chance. But yeah, I'm so impressed that I've started a coat this early. It's September and already, well, it's the end of September, but I've already been starting a coat, which usually I would leave to like after Christmas or something silly, which doesn't make sense. So yeah, really happy I've started on this one already. And yeah, there's a couple other bits from this that I have cut out. Next thing that I will need to get cut out is my suit, so that I can get it ticked off, because it is going to be a bigger item. So yeah, this is the first one that I'm working on, just because I had started working on my coat, so I thought, well, we can get all that pulled together. There'd be a pair of black jeans added into this. There's my white Ollie shirt, loads of different things. So yeah, and then obviously I have some other stuff that will tie in with it too. So then the next colour palette, which is really inspired by these two fabrics, which is a good indication, is going to be blues, navies, and this sort of like a, it's like a, it is orange, it's listed as orange, but it's kind of like a mustardy saffron kind of orange colour, and I love it. And then obviously it ties in pretty well with some of the other fabrics I'm using. So all of my collections will have, turns out they will all have a suit, a coat or a jacket, and then a mixture of other bottoms and dresses and tops and stuff. So obviously there's the green coat and suit. For this one, the only fabric I don't have yet, so that's the other thing, all these fabrics that I've chosen for my collections, I actually have them already. Things that I had been picking up over the summer, fabrics that were left over from last year that I hadn't used, so it's brilliant that I don't actually have to buy anything else. Obviously I will at some stage, but the only one I have to get for this is this beige cotton linen jacquard, which is going to be a tamarack jacket, and I'm really excited about that. So yeah, that's the only fabric that I have to get for all these collections. So yeah, you can see the blues, navies and oranges here. Then the last one, which is kind of tying in a lot of the stuff that I had left over from last year. So the main thing is my rust suit, and then it does tie in pretty well. I have some of this fabric left over, and then there's the khakis, which is from my Beige t-shirt dress, and yeah, you can see there's the this sort of goldy tencel or gold or Leo ties in with that, and it kind of ties in with this one too. So yeah, this one is going to be probably a couple more prints. There's a few spotty prints that I have as well, and then the khakis and rusts, which I really, really like together. And then this is the fabric from my Ray jacket, so just to see what that extra wee bit of print looks like with it. So yeah, that's my plans for this season, my colour palettes, my different garments that I want to get made. I think I've got a pretty good start on it already, probably because this is my favourite season. I love it, and yeah, I'm just so excited about starting into all these plans. I love coats and blazers and all that sort of thing, so this season suits me well. Yes, so I hope you have enjoyed this. I would love to hear what your sewing plans are for autumn and winter. Let me know what patterns you're making. If you have any blouse patterns that you love, please let me know, because I am, as I'd said, I'm not sure what I'm going to do for this one yet. I'm back and forth between quite a few patterns, so I could be easily swayed if you give me another option. Yeah, I love this fabric, so I want to make sure I pick the right pattern for it. So yeah, and if you have tried planning this way, planning collections or choosing your colours that you want to work on, let me know how that's gone as well. So if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would really love it if you could. All those extra subscribers mean so much to me. And if you would like to support what I'm doing and buy me a coffee, I will link my Ko-fi page down below as well. Today I am wearing my Coco Wawa plum dress with a ready to wear jumper over the top. It is black tights, and I was wearing my boots earlier too. It is quite cold out there today. It was raining all morning too, so yeah, needed all the layers today. And this fabric is from Lamazi fabric. It's the Mind the Maker Mini Leo in rose. So yeah, that's everything from me. I hope you are all having a lovely day, and I will chat to you all soon. Bye!